people, I am the Lich Queen. Welcome to tonight's cast of Division C East. I think it's the first time that I've been casting Division C. Nice to meet you, chat. Tonight we're gonna be casting some, Avalanche versus Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It's been a week since I have casted, and I'm used to cast at least 3 casts a week, which I'm really surprised I did not. So, for tonight, what can we expect for both teams? Give me a second. I forgot to upload something, apparently. Yikes. Okay. For the maps. Here we go. For the maps, we are having some bans on the side of Avalanche. It's a Tomb of the Spider Queens and Sky Temple that are banned for the blue team, and for the red team, 3 is... Every time I cast, I swear, I'm struggling. English do be hard. It's Dragon, Shire, and Braxis Holdout banned against the other team. And we're being taken to BOE. Really? It's caster is ready. Battlefield of Eternity is a map where you actually... It's a 2 lanes map where you need to take down the other's immortal. At least both... It's not like the other team does not have a chance, does not get anything from this objective if they don't get it. If the other team decides to also melt their immortal, and wow, explaining maps do be hard. Not only English, but explaining maps are hard. At least, if you're not getting the immortal and you've taken a chunk of health out from the immortal, it reduces the shield of it. So it just gives a little more, just makes it a little easier for you to deal with the enemy's immortal, I guess? Question mark? I hope you're all hyped for tonight's match. I am so much. Last time I casted the Raiders was last season, and Avalanche is a new team. Unless Avalanche was no, I've never seen these names before. So I think it is a new team completely. So really hyped to cast back the Raiders and see what they're up to with their new roster. Time up. Question mark? Woo! Oh, my sound is coming out of my, okay. I don't know why sound is coming out of my monitors, but hey, thanks to you for the follow, also really appreciate it. I've been told that it's the 2 ice teams, or winter related teams. And by the way, I'm gonna play a beautiful sound clip that was taken last week, because it is actually true. Give me a second. I'm gonna play it while we wait for the first ban. Which is a case. Look at this beautiful thing. Not for the lactose intolerance, unless you're unless you're a rebel like I am. No bueno. Here we go. It is the first ban made from the Raiders. It is the Stitches that has been the first ban for their team. Follow up by Avalanche's first ban. Drum roll. Here we go. It is the Sylvanas that has been banned against Icecrown Citadel Raiders. I don't know why the logo doesn't appear for some reason. The NGS, the logo doesn't appear. Hello? Hello, NGS logo? And it needs to be shown? And, we're gonna deal with this later. Vala is another ban made by Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Vala is a super... a very easy to counter characters, especially if like you can dive to their backline and just like make that Vala disappear. Like she is so squished, but like so strong if she's well protected by her front line, and can be really hard to deal with. Diablo is another ban made by Avalanche, and we will see what is the first pick on the side of ICCR. I mean, Diablo is also a good ban right there. Like, Diablo, there's a lot of walls. Hi, Hazard, how are you? Really nice to see you here to see the action versus Avalanche versus Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It is the Lemming that has been first picked by Xerxes. Xerxes has been playing a lot of Lemming last season, so I'm not surprised to see that coming to the battlefield right now. Meow, meow. I was singing the song, by the way. Really as it may sound. It is a Junkrat and the Joanna that has been picked on the side of Avalanche. I mean, Junkrat is such a strong pick, like, overall. Like, it's just an annoying character to deal with. And Joanna, I mean, like, I mean, if they, especially on a map like this, auto attackers are very strong on the Immortal, and Joanna, with the blame potential that she has, like, she is very good. It has been Blaze that has been picked by Krinovast and Stukov to follow by Zins. I mean, once again, really good characters played by both sides. I mean, Blaze is currently in the meta right now. It's something I've been picking lately, and like such a really good wave clear. I mean, especially with level 1. I mean, depends, like, I mean, no matter what you pick at level 1, I think it is really good for the wave clear. And Uberak to follow up on the ban phase made by Avalanche. I was quite just surprised to actually see that someone tried to invade like the servers of Heroes of the Storm or something. Quite surprised about the Zarya ban on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. I'm like, what? It is a Jaina with red lich Jaina skin and a white mane. Oh my gosh, holy... No. Can I just live another day without playing that sound clip? Give me a second, I'll play it, and I'll make you, like, I'll make everybody happy, because, like, I'm the best, like, white mane impersonator in North America, obviously. Oh my, oh my. Watch out! Yep, it is the Lich Mane impersonation. And I forgot to upload the characters. No! Tukov! Okay, Azrael picking the Varian. Chelsea playing the Thrall. It's gonna be a Thrall format, I feel like. Might be wrong, though. You never know. And Sonya to finish up the roster on the side of Avalanche. Updating everything right now before the game starts. Here we go. I had the time to figure stuff out. Nice. Let's get it. Game number 1. Avalanche versus Icecrown Citadel Raiders. We will see on the other side. Let's get it. I know, it was Season 11's, thing. playing. I am very sorry, people, if that offended you, or like just made you trigger. Anyway, displaying on the side of Avalanche, we have. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, we have Alagman playing the Sonya and the offlane. We have Skeptic playing the Junkrat Cash and Ashes, playing the white main. Backons on the Jaina, and to finish up, we have Snaggles playing the Joanna, and on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, we have Chelsea playing the Thrall, and the four-man Zins playing the Stukov, Xerxes on the Limming, Azrael playing the Varian. Varian is not a real hero until level 4, and in the offlane, we have Kranovas playing the Blaze. Everybody's in their position. There's like the offlaners in the top lane. Chelsea taking a fair bit of damage, being slowed by the white main. There was some great orbs to start up at first, but I mean, hey, no one died, and apparently Ash's white main is really strong. I mean, I cannot wait to see that. Oh my gosh, Azrael has been seen by the Junkrat, putting a trap right there, making sure that they get the vision. I mean, don't need anyone in the bush when you have a Junkrat in the bush. Oh my gosh, Xerxes dodging that that little explodey things. I mean, not the trap. How do you call that? Is it a trap? Like, there's a traps and there's like... Anyway, we'll skip that. Skeptic just waiting right there. He can poke from far. Azrael is very, very far. It's been booped by the Junkrat out of the team fight. Snaggles taking a fair bit of damage. Oh my gosh, that orb was so close of hitting the Joanna. Woo! I mean, right now, Icecrown Citadel Raiders have made it like closer to the enemy's gate rather than Avalanche making it close to the Icecrown Citadel Raiders gate. So I mean, I think right now ICCR are looking strong under pressure, but in the top lane, oh my gosh, beautiful stuff coming, landing on the Joanna. Joanna using our unstoppable, and there's still Skeptic playing landing every bit of damage that he can. Ooh, Azrael taking a fair bit of damage right there. Level 4 online for ICCR and also for Avalanche. And in the top lane, the matchup looks like that. I mean, Alagman looks like he's been heading to the camp. I don't know if... Oh, it's because, like, ICCR is not showing on the map. Maybe he thought that... I mean, they thought that they were doing the top camp. Here we go. So both teams are actually doing their own bruiser camps right before the objective. And no one actually is doing the bottom camp. So, I mean, oh, no one is doing the top one as well. I mean, Sonya is thinking about it, perhaps. Here we go. Icecrown Citadel Raiders ready to do damage to the Immortal as well as Avalanche. I mean, both teams. I mean, who's gonna have the fastest damage on the Immortal? Everybody's waiting in bushes. They're not doing damage yet to the Immortal. I did not cover talents. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of ICCR trying to contest the objective. Beautiful silence coming from the Stukov on the... Ooh, Azrael taking a lot of damage right now. Oh, it is Jaina killing the Varian with the... Okay, the ice. Beautiful silence once again coming from the Stukov. There is the Thrall and Zins escaping from this team right there. And it is, a burn has been started on the Raiders Immortal. Halfway, it's halftime show right now. Currently, it is, no, not really... Sorry, I'm kind of focused, right? Oh my god, the silence on the Joanna, that was beautiful. The slow coming from the Blaze and the silence, making sure that he does not escape from the damage made by Icecrown Citadel Raiders. There's Liming doing the burn on the side of the Raiders. Ooh, my gosh. The Jaina is just dying. Azrael has been healing and he has been taunting this Jaina. Joanna is very brave right now, being in the middle of everything, but looks like Avalanche is still able to do some damage on the Immortal, but they're trying to do everything that they can to burn it, despite, like, the Raiders defending their Immortal, but it is done. It is over. Avalanche has been the first Immortal. Oh my gosh, the Sonya dies. Snaggle, fairly low on HP, managed to leave and just escape. It's, I mean, it is, the CC is great on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It has been great so far. Looks like the Immortal is going in top lane as, Avalanche is going in the bottom lane to get that soaked on. And while Korean of us is the only one defending in the bottom lane. I mean, Joanna is kind of low on HP. I mean, like, the white main can heal or, well, for sure. Okay, first Immortal only taking down the first wall in front, but it's better than nothing, actually. Like, that is just the start of the game. It has only been 6 minutes in the game. So good so far. 2 sprays. Oh my gosh, the sprays. Icecrown Citadel Raiders just going for a camp right now, and looks like the blue team will be also trying to deny that camp pressure. Ooh, silence has been landed by the Stukov. Big team fight in the bottom lane. Taunt landing on the Joanna. Joanna using Unstoppable. She's just still fighting for that camp. Like, who will get that camp in the bottom lane? Ooh, Snaggle fairly low, rooted, and ooh, Varian is the one to die. Ymain will be stepping on that point, and this camp is going to the blue team. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That was a really good team fight going in the favor of Avalanche. It's just backing right there. Ooh, he almost got he almost got poked by Avalanche right there, but it's fine. Chelsea is the only one staying to defend, but I mean, Joanna has been attacking the Thrall under their towers, so she's been aggroed by the tower, but I think they will be able to take that fort down. Level 10 are online for Avalanche. It is Blessed Shield, Leap, Water Elemental. I don't know. Ooh, my gosh, that damage. Leap has been casted. Taunt has been landed on the Sonya, but Sonya will be able to take down, I mean, not Sonya, actually. There's 2 picks made by Avalanche. It is before level 10, I mean, they risked something, and, I mean, that didn't go in the favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Still level 10 are online. It gives Avalanche the opportunity to burn the Immortal. They're standing in the stuns. Oh no, Ymain standing in the stun, being stunned by the Immortal. Ooh, Junkrat almost being stunned by it. I'm sorry. The burn is good, yeah, so far. Level 10 are online for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It is, Wave of Force has been picked by the Ming. There's Bunker picked by the Blaze. Sundering, sorry. Like, oh my gosh, Shattering. Sundering picked by the Thrall. There's a Flailing Swipe picked by the Stukov, and Varian actually picked Taunt, obviously, at level 10. I forgot to cover, like, the ults on the Junkrat on the side of Avalanche. It's Riptire and also Divine Reckoning picked by the white main. It's not something I see often, like the white main. Icecrown Citadel Raiders will be defending their Immortal as Joanna just engages on the Blaze. Just Blaze is leaving. They know that they cannot do anything for it. All they can do is probably get a pick on that Sonya. They're really, like, doing it. Ooh, Divine Reckoning casted by the white main right now. Riptire landing on 3 man of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Stukov goes down. It is 1 pick made by Avalanche, and the Immortal is going to go in their favor going into top lane. DC was good on Icecrown Citadel Raiders, but... Ooh. a fairly healthy immortal, I'm sorry, pushing in the top lane. And, I mean, Blaze in the bottom lane. Ooh, I don't know why it's aggroing that thing. Okay. Immortal is pushing in the top lane. Probably will get that first keep in the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will. I like, man, ready to engage, ready to leap, unless it's... Oh, it is on cooldown. It is ready. They're looking for an engage right now because they have to routine, and the Icecrown Citadel Raiders are far from it. Hey, I think Avalanche is gonna be patient. Oh, no, they're not gonna be patient. Oh, okay. So, right now, I mean... Avalanche is on the side of the Raiders, but Raiders don't want to engage. Like, they know that it's a 13 versus... Like, I mean, it's talent here advantage for the Avalanche team. So they're gonna just run around and do the camps. Because wherever they go, it's dangerous. Sonia's gonna be looking for a siege camp by herself. But looks like Icecrown Citadel Raiders are just thinking about doing it. But Sonia will have time to get it before they do. Oh, she's having backup. Right now, Avalanche can see that the Blaze in the top lane, so it's going to be a 5v4 team fight if they decide to engage. Looks like Blaze will have to deal with two camps going in the top lane, but not... They're really playing it safe, right? The Raiders are really playing it safe right now. They don't really want to do anything to put Avalanche more an advantage right now. Level 13s are almost online for ICCR. They're just gonna have to defend this and try to get ready for the Immortal. Actually, this camp is gonna be taken, like the Bruiser camp right there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be taken by Avalanche. We're getting closer to level 16 on the side of Avalanche. Raiders right now are just getting ready to engage on Avalanche, knowing that they're almost 16. Ooh, taunt has been landed on the Joanna silence, and ooh, unstoppable has been popped. Like, the silence just ended right before. Leave has been casted by Sonia. Sonia spinning in the middle of everybody. Fall goes down. Flailing swipe has been casted. Sin's in danger. He's just trying to leave and heal himself. Azrael being chased by the Sonia. Ooh, oh, and the core is being attacked on the side of the Raiders. It has been 3 kills. Triple kill going in favor of Avalanche that are actually taking disadvantage to deal with the Immortal. And the Immortal is going to be doing a lot of damage, especially considering that there's not a cape right there. So, I mean, there's this lane that needs to be, like, constantly paid attention to, because... Like, it's gonna be constant catapult. And the bottom lane, there's still a fort, there's still a keep. Well, I mean, I think it's gonna go down, like, it's almost a full shield Immortal going in favor of Avalanche that is gonna be pushing in the bottom lane since it's the lane that has a fort. Leap has been casted by the Sonia. Oh my gosh, a lot of stuff coming on. There was the Sun Ring casted by the Thrall. Thrall not ended up saving that Stukov. There's no healer for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Snuggle trying to engage on that Blaze. They're trying to just pull all that wave together. I think they're gonna get that keep. I think they can end right there. There is the Water Elemental that just been popped. It is still alive. It's still been alive. Ooh, beautiful root coming from the Jaina. Bunker has been cowed. There's variant inside of it. Like, shield is still up for the Immortal, I think, in this game. Okay, Blaze is in danger right now. He's been killed by the Junkrat. Riptire has been casted. Azrael right next to the core, taking a lot of damage. I think it is GG for Avalanche right now. Yeah, people are dying. Leap has been casted. Flailing swipe, and it is GG for Avalanche for this game number 1 of this Division C match. Nice. Nice, Reno. I need to take a breath. Well, there was a lot of action during this first game. I needed to take a breath and eat a bite of my wonderful meal and also to take a sip of my iced coffee because that's classic. This is classic queen before game. She eats poutine and she drinks iced coffee because hey, is there any better meal than that? Please don't say tacos. We all know that tacos are amazing. Here we go. Looking at the stats once again, this game number 1 is going in the favor of Avalanche. Looking strong during this first game. I mean, like, the CC was looking hella good on the side of Raiders to start with, and they were getting these picks. But Whitemane ended up, like, slowing and getting some kills with the Joanna always popping unstoppable at the right moment. That was really good. And Jaina with the slows in the back lane, and... like, that's just great. Like the CC chain on... Yeah, it is that meal, some legit QC poutine, because I am from Quebec. The best place ever. If I ever move, I'm gonna miss that meal. Or I'm gonna construct, like, I'm gonna build my own, like, I mean, the smoked meat sandwiches is in Montreal. Unfortunately, we don't have these in, like, Quebec City. But, like, Quebec City's poutine is really great. But yeah, like, the CC chain on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders was looking really good. The variant with the taunt, there's a troll with the roots, and the blaze with the stuns. Like, that was great. Really great. We are ready to head for game number 2. I'll send you a reminder for what was banned and what was picked. Give me a second. I'll keep you updated on that. I'm really happy about that pick. Really happy about that game. We will be right back. Game number 2, we're heading to my favorite map. It is Towers of Doom, and who is better to talk about Towers of Doom than the Lich Queen? No one else. I'm joking. Probably like professional casters or like other casters. I think there's like a lot of casters that are good at like talking about it, but Towers of Doom is the offlane specialty. So I mean, if you're not doing a good job on the offlane on Towers of Doom, I mean, you might struggle just a little bit. For this game number 2, it has been picked by Avalanche once again. We will see if the luck is with them, knowing that it is a map that they picked once again. I mean, Raiders really like to go first pick. I will tell that the caster is ready and we will be good to go. If someone can throw predictions in the chat like Shin, I know you have mods privileges, but like I would be really that would be really appreciated for you to do a prediction. Icecrown Citadel Raiders versus Avalanche. This is what friends are here for. Here we go. Sylvanas first ban made by Avalanche right there. Has it been picked by the... I'm kind of lost. Okay. I think it has been picked by the Raiders, actually. I don't know, man. I'll just put unknown. Junkrat was a really good Junkrat on the side of Avalanche. It has been banned against them. This is really good delicacy right there. Delicacy is really good. And people are very nice. It's the Diablo to follow up on a ban phase made by Avalanche. Diablo is really good, especially, like, I mean, Diablo is good on maps that there's a lot of walls, and on Towers of Doom, there's a hell of a lot of walls. Joanna once banned by the Raiders. It is just respect bans at this point. Like, they are really... Yeah, like, I was lost when I saw the thing. Yeah, I think you're right, Delesto. Yeah, I think you're right. I was like, did I see Team 1? But, like, I think they switched it last second. Which really messed up in my brain. It is Vala first picked on the side of Avalanche. It has been banned during the previous game, so I cannot wait to see them on the Vala for this game. We will see if it was a target ban or just like a meta ban. I mean, I don't think it's because like Vala is not banned that you should pick it. Like, ooh, Asmodan has been picked by Chelsea on the side of the Raiders, and really, okay, is this related to the game, Kirikis? Because, like, because for real, like, I'm not having it. Sorry, guys, I'm being distracted by this player, this viewer. Here we go. We're gonna focus on that draft instead. Focus on that draft instead. Okay. Tukov was stolen by Avalanche this time. T-Rail to follow up on the side of Avalanche. Zarya is once again banned by the Raiders against enemy.
Here I come.
A new Barak once again banned against the Raiders. Who is gonna picking next? I think I'll start predictions then. If no one is interested in doing predictions, I will do them. Stitches and Tychus picked by the Raiders. Can you do something, Mod?
Prepare yourselves, or be overwhelmed. For the Lich King. Bring it on!
Like, man, stop trolling. Holy. You're out, dude. You're out. That got me a little confused right there. I'm sorry. That took all my attention. It is really, really bad and unfortunate. I kind of missed all the draft because of... I should stop focusing on stuff like this. I should stop focusing on stuff like this. Sometimes I'm like... And I should just have more mods to the stream. Falstad played. Falstad. Oh boy. Okay, Leo has been picked. I think I missed someone. I think not. Okay, let's go. On the side of... Ooh, display pop-ups? Hello? Oh, we're still in draft. No! Still can't see me! No! No, 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 no! Game. That's why you couldn't see. Okay, let's restart again the display pop-ups. Let's go. On the side... Okay, it's not working. I don't like this. I'm struggling. Every day I'm struggling. Okay, we'll start again. On the side of Avalanche, we have I like men playing the Leoric in the top lane. We have a Skeptic playing the Vala. We have Cash and Ashes on the Stukov, Facons on the Falstad, and Snaggles 500 playing the Tirael. I don't know how to say his name. On the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, we have Xerxes on the Tychus, Azrael playing the Stitches. We have Krinovas playing the Dehakas, and on the Enwin and Chelsea playing the Asmodon with the big stacks. Finally. We did it, people. We did it. Big stacks coming for the Asmodon. Actually, that he decided to go Gluttony. Yeah, it's the... Oh, it's the classic. I think. No, I'm lost. Yeah, it is classic. I'm just not used to see that. Both teams are doing their siege camp. Know that on this map, bottom lane is very important. Knowing that there's two camps. If they take down this and both camps are available, it can be 6 shots going to the enemy's core. Like whether it's on that side or on that side. So both camps have been picked up very early. Azrael waiting in the bush for a good hook. And then level 4s are online for both teams. Looks like, I mean, both teams are just denying each other's wave. I mean, Leo is in the top lane right now, getting that soak. And there's the Alka. They're just ignoring each other. Like, I really like that map for that. Snaggle is very low on HP. He just has to back because... I mean, there's no unstoppable on, Tyrael unless oh my gosh, that hook was close. I have anxiety. Leoric, actually, like, the wave is just crashing. The Haka is, like, so much ahead in XP. Not so much ahead, but so much ahead in rotations right now. Tissue resist. Oh, I'm not used to see that talent, actually. I'm not used to see tissue regeneration. So both offlaners are capping each of their altars. As in the bottom lane, it was the it's not in the bottom lane. It was like hit disappeared. Looks like Chelsea will be the one map. Oh, I like men just coming behind them and just doing that W on him to deny that cap. Oh, Vala is super low and she dies instantly. I mean, a stacked Asmodan, I'm pretty sure that can like do a lot of damage to Vala, especially if you decide to go with the Titan at level 10. It's really, I'm really surprised that the Alka is ahead in the rotation. I mean, of course he can go fast in the bushes, but like with that level 1 not going like race car build, I'm really surprised. Ooh, once again a good hook coming from the Stitches, landing on the Vala, and they root her. Like the chain was really great. Snaggle's taking a fair bit of damage, and they're back. They just want to play it safe. Ooh, another good hook made by Azrael on that Tyrael. Tyrael just using his escape ability. Oh, the silence landing on Xerxes that was just standing in it. They're really playing it aggressive on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, while Avalanche is more playing it defensively. Looks like once again the teams are thinking about grabbing their siege camp. Very, very important to do this, and both objectives are going to be one in the bottom, one in the middle, and one in the bottom lane. Avalanche being patient. Actually, no, they're not being patient. I take back my words. They were thinking about not engaging, but ambushing the enemy team. But looks like Azrael is being the patient one. He is standing in that bush. I'm pretty sure a hook will land on that Falstad being way too close to the Stitches, or maybe he's looking for one on the Vala. No, not patient anymore. Looks like Falcons is trying to get that that altar. Hook has been missed by Azrael, so it is a cooldown. That it is something that is on cooldown right now. Oh no, I like man is gotta be able to escape. Snaggle's being beamed by the Asmodan and being killed by the Q. And looks like oh my gosh, they were not capping. I see you, Xerxes. You did not cap. You kind of misclicked on it, but it is this objective. Both points going in the favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Level 10s are online for both teams. It is Light Bomb picked by the Anduin. Tychus playing Commandeer Odin. Titan picked by the Asmodan. Stitches picked Gorge, and the Isolation picked by the Dehalka. On the side of Avalanche, the level 10s are Strafe coming from the Vala Entomb picked by the Leoric. Mighty Gust picked by the Falstad. Flailing Swipe once again. It is Falstad has been gorged. Really questionable. Oh my gosh, okay. I was like, really questionable his choice, knowing that he can actually dash out with his E. Strafe has been casted by the Vala. Vala taking a lot of damage right now. Oh, big Q coming from the Asmodan. Asmodan just doing some siege damage at the moment as the blue team just decides to back. I mean, at least just a Vala. And I forgot to cover the ult of Tyrael because I don't really know. It is Judgment that has been picked by the Tyrael. I'm such a noob. Altar in the middle. It looks like red team will be doing their own siege camp as... I mean, they're just playing it passively. Both teams are just playing it, like, very passively. But right now, I would say this game is going in the favor of the Raiders. Like, so far, so good, obviously. Like, I mean, it's 36 to 24. Big hook landing on the false side once again. There's going to be a CC chain. Oh my gosh. Tyrell using is, diving on the enemy side. Ooh, the heals. Yeah, okay. Tyrell manages to escape and heal. Yaka capping that middle altar, and that's it. This is it. Another altar going in favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Bala is going to be the one to get that top soak that was missed. Actually, I'm pretty sure Leor didn't have time to go do it. Oh, bottom fort has been taken down by the Raiders, and they're going to play it defensively once again. They're just going to try to defend that fort while the other team is busy, like, trying to deal with other stuff, I guess? If I were the Raiders, I would just... Okay, I would just pressure other stuff than... I mean, of course, that's important that they defend this bottom fort, but... I mentioned but. During that time, they are not pressuring. Oh, beautiful kill made on the Leoric. That top lane, Reno. So far, so good for the Raiders. But I mean, 4-man defending a bottom tower when you can actually pressure that middle lane and get that middle fort as well could be great too. But I'm just saying that, I mean, if that's the way they want to play the game, I mean, at least they're securing that they keep this tower down. I mean, up to their favor. Altar is going to be in the bottom lane. Deaka will have the ability to teleport in the bottom lane, making sure that they are able to get that altar. Oh, Judgment has been used by the Tyrell. And he just leaves. I mean, there's no value. Ooh, Ux missed by the by Azrael on the stitches. Krenovas is going to be the one capping this altar as the blue team is going for boss play right now. I think that's what they're doing. Yes, exactly. That's what they're doing. I mean, Dalka already used this teleport. Ooh, do they know? Do they know? Okay, the burn is too fast. I mean, that's very risky, knowing that... Okay, this is going to be giving Avalanche 4 core shots on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, but this is going to give like 6 shot made on Avalanche's core if they're not able to defend it. Level 16 are online for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. They're going to be looking strong, especially with that advantage and that bottom fort going into their favor. It's still very healthy right now in the bottom lane. What? Are we gonna see a hook on someone? Oh, landing on that Vala, making sure she gets gorged underneath their tower. They're missed root, but still they are able to kill that Vala so fast. And Doom has been casted on Tychus. Tychus just being jumped by the Tyrell. Tyrell being rooted, making sure that Xerxes just live. It's Leor going down. Oh, Xerxes is looking to get back in. And when just healing him. Flailing Swipe being casted by the Stitches. No, not Stitches. By the Stukov. Stukov casting is slow and he escapes with his 300 HP. It is triple cap actually right now. And looks like the Raiders are getting this pumpkin in. Tyrell is also down, being killed by the Q right there. No way! I'm speechless. Both of these altars will be going in favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, and that one is going in favor of Avalanche right now. It is a map to turn around. Nothing is lost just yet. It's not because Icecrown Citadel Raiders are ahead right now that Avalanche cannot come back. I'm dying. Please, like, just notice how this fort has not been taking damage. Ooh, Gorge landing on the Falstad. Falstad being targeted by the tower. Almost. Oh my gosh. Big stuns coming on the Leoric. Oh, Zims is going down. Chelsea being in danger right now. He's been hit by a flailing swipe. And Vala's, like, she does not want to dive. Like, y'all know what happened the last time. Oh, Stitches is dead. I mean, that's going to give an opportunity for, oh, it's 3 men down for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It's going to give, Avalanche a chance to get back on the XP, especially with long timers, like long death timers. They can take that tower down again. Delica is actually just going to soak. I mean, that's nothing. There's nothing else they can do right now. They're just like getting that soak in, getting that soak. While Avalanche is just capping the camps, like everything that they can. They're gonna try to take that tower down, and they're gonna be able to do it. While both teams are gonna be. Oh, it's 4-man shot. Oh, they really need to defend. Like, okay, we will see. Will Dialka be able to take down this? To take this? Ooh, zone, the zone. I mean, it's game over for. It's game over for Avalanche if they're able to get this. Hiriel is down for Avalanche. They're trying hard to get at that altar. Oh my gosh. The win is down for Falstad. Falstad, oh my gosh, Stitch is being silenced. Big light bomb casted by the Anduin right there. Falstad dies. Their Lyric that dies. Krinovast, like, trying to get a tongue on that Stuka, trying to get a tongue on that Stukov. Stukov ends up dying. Vala being very brave right now. She's just gonna die to Asmodan's Q, and they win. It is GG for Icecrown Citadel Raiders that ended up picking that map, and it's in their favor. There's Daka that was way ahead most of the game on the soak. That was so good. Ooh. Whoop-a-doo. Game number 2 going in the favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. For those who voted for Icecrown Citadel Raiders, you get your point. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna cover the stats very fast. Is GG going to Icecrown Citadel Raiders for this game number 2. Beautiful stats all along the way, but Leoric actually had more soak in the end of the game. But who had the most time on the field? It is the Dialka MVP, like getting that soak, getting that fast rotate, and yeah, this is game number 2. And we'll get to game number 3. Second, I'm gonna update this. And we will be right back, Arena.
For Cosmodan.
Game number 2. I forgot to update the scores. I'm such an irresponsible person. I will just update that. Game number 2 going into favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. It is 1-1 right now. It is basically anybody's game. Currently, we have been taken to Battlefield of Eternity for the first game. It has been won by Avalanche. Raiders took us to Towers of Doom. It has been won by the Raiders. And is Raiders gonna win this third match? Actually, they picked the map right as well because like it's a constant right now. Oh my. Who's getting on for this next game? Who is getting on? Okay, it is the same roster. But I mean, with all the bands that we've seen from what we've seen in the previous game, I mean, both teams were targeting each other. There was the Joanna that was banned against Avalanche. There was the Junkrat that was banned against Avalanche. So we were taken with other characters. Okay, I didn't have time to say caster ready, but apparently I was. We're heading into draft number 3 for this matchup against with Avalanche facing Icecrown Citadel Raiders, my family. Last and final game. We really love game number 3. I'm lost. Oh, again. Actually, they were not the one to pick the map. First of the whole has been picked by Avalanche. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so lost right now. That's great. It's been like sitting there for 2 games, guys. But it's still good because poutine is good. The poutine is good. Junkrat once again banned against Avalanche. The Sylvanas Classic ban. It has been banned for the 2 previous games against the Raiders. I would like to see if there's gonna be a Daka ban. Because big map like this, Daka wins. It had to be expected. There was a false stat ban made by Icecrown Citadel Raiders. And the Stitches banned by against Azrael playing that last game. Yes, it is the Aga first pick made by Cornovas that played it the previous game. Joanna S picked by Snaggles. It was banned the previous game. It has been played the first game. It was so good. I mean, there's only so much they can ban. And Davala once again picked by Skeptic. Asmodan and Diablo finally picked by Icecrown Citadel Raiders.
For the glory of the Alliance.
Boom, boom.
Here I come.
That's my jam. Boom, boom. Here we go. Okay, so we'll keep going, Queen. There's the Anduin band made by Avalanche right there. Bam. Right-wing band, really, like, that's a good band, knowing that he's a global and that can really be strong on maps like these. Oh my gosh, they decided to leave the Zarya up, and now we know why. Falcons is just playing the Zarya, and we will see how it goes. And I'm really curious, actually. Is it really something that you have to be afraid of? Deckard has also been picked by Cash and Ash. We got to see 3 different healers. 3 different ones. We saw the White Mane first. We saw the Stukov second. And we are seeing the Deckard right now. Tychus played by Xerxes and Delucio. I mean, apparently Delucio is really good, and I cannot wait to see that coming from Zins. And the final and last pick for the side of Avalanche is okay. Nazebo is the final pick for Avalanche. This is what our team looks like for this final and last game of this Division C East game for week number 3. Looking hella strong for both teams. I like both team comps, but I like the pressure with the Dialga. Let's go. Game number 3. We will introduce both teams. Thank you for the follow, Jake. Really appreciate it, man. Here we go. Game number 3 and final game. We will display the pop-ups for the teams. Here we go. On the side of Avalanche, representing the blue side, we have Alec Men playing the Nazebo, Skeptic on the Vala, Cash and Ashes playing the Deckard. Pause has been called. We have Falcons on the Zarya and Snaggles on the Joanna. I will take this time to introduce the red team as well. On the red side, we have Xerxes playing the Tychus, Azrael playing the Diablo, Kranovast on the Haka, Zins on the Lucio, and Chelsea to complete the roster on the side of the Raiders on the Asmodan. We will be right back.
I am the sword.
Okay, we back in the game. I'm sorry, people. I don't know what happened, but we introduced both teams already. It is fine. Nice countdown. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really appreciate the countdown as well. Lol, lol, lol. I can attack. Oh, beautiful tongue coming from the Daka. On that Joanna leaving. He's like, no, I'm not having this. Ooh, my gosh, Vala is like way out. Like she's way too far for Vala. She's in front of their healer. Ugh, playing with fire, Vala. The Zin's right there, just annoying Snaggles that is playing right there on the Joanna. And in the bottom lane we have Falcon playing the Zarya against the Deaka, and in the top lane we have Nazebo facing the Asmo Donk. Already starting our siege camp right there, and no one has started the one on the side of the Raiders. I just don't know where to go. Like, I'm just like, hey, do you want to see this? Do you want to see this? Want to see that in the top lane right there? I want to see that matchup actually. Okay, no. That's not interesting, actually. Oops. Azrael is the only one facing, like, both Joanna and the Deckard and Milan. Oh, no. Vala came to join and cast a beautiful little Q on the Diablo. No, the real one matchup I'm really curious about is the Zarya. Level 4 online for Icecrown Citadel Raiders right now. Looks like this wave is crashing on Avalanche's wall. Level 4 are now online for Avalanche as well. Oh my gosh, Joanna just wanted to use Condemned on the minion wave to actually get a better, like, better clear on that wave. But actually, she ended up being aggressively taking damage from Raiders' team. Looks like Raiders will be either heading for a camp right there, which seems to be a case. My second guess was like they're gonna get a gank on that Zarya, but it's gonna be very hard to get to get a gank on that Zarya, knowing that she has shields for days. Like tonight we're seeing like picks I'm not used to. For example, that white main, Tyrael, not used to see that. There's the Zarya, not used to see that as well. So it's like, discover your heroes of the storm. Right here, Tribute in the top lane. Asmodon just poking with his Q. We're gonna take a zoom on that. They're just like canceling like the cap all the time. But in the top lane, looks like Joanna and Asmo will be facing each other. Asma just Q-ing that Joe using Unstoppable. Joanna just blinding that Lucio. First he's capping. Will Joe be able to deny that that cap? No. Oh my gosh, Raiders are just chasing that Joanna right there, and Joanna is dead. It is one pick made for by ICCR. Level 7 are online for both teams, and looks like actually Zarya was just in the bottom lane trying to keep her team ahead and XP. But I mean, Zarya's soak is I don't know if it's that much reliable. Like, I'm sorry, I'm filming the off lane. That must not be interesting, but like that's something I'm really curious about, and I hope you're curious about it because you're gonna see it a bunch. Next objective is once again on this side of Avalanche. I mean, it was in the middle, but that one is on the side of Avalanche. Deckard prepping the field with a bunch of potions. Like, please dodge it if you're like not really full in HP. Cash and Ashes ready to get cap on that altar. End up being charged by the Diablo. Big team fight happening on the tribute right there. Ooh, Tychus is dead. Azrael taking a lot of spider damage right now by the Nazebo, but looks like Raiders will be giving that. No, they haven't seen poke with the Asmodon. They haven't seen poke. They were like, no, no, Rainer. No, no. Okay. This tribute is going in favor of Avalanche. So it is 1-1 up to now. And bottom lane is still not soaked. And the Spider Quest is now done. Taken by Nazebo. I don't know where to lock. It's a big map. Yeah, like, that's what I guess, actually. Zarya should not be offlaning. Who could be offlaning? I mean, it's dangerous for Vala to offlane on the side of Avalanche, but who else can do it besides Naz? I don't think anyone can do it, because if Joanna goes to the offlane, they're gonna lose their tank, and, like, which is really important, especially for Vala to have a front line that, like, to have a really viable front line. Oh my gosh, every time I'm having a heart attack when I see, like, Vala being aggressive. Okay, level 10 are online for the for Avalanche team, and also for Raiders apparently. Okay. It is Strafe picked by the Vala, Blessed Shield picked by the Joanna. Nazebo taking that I think it's Gargantuan, yeah, to get that poke on the Trib. Graviton Surge picked by the Zarya, and the Lornado picked by the Deckard Kane. Big team fight happening right now. Gargantuan has been casted right there to slow the enemy's team. Oh, big APOC coming from the Diablo right there. Zarya taking a lot of damage currently. Graviton has been used right now. Azrael taking a lot of damage. And the Lornado as well. They've been put out of... Oh, my. Krinovest have to E if he has it up. Okay, no. Oh my. Renovastus just has to back, and he will be able to teleport back in, perhaps? Big charge coming from the Diablo. Xerxes is really, like, taking a lot of damage. Oh, Snaggle's taking out of the team. But the Diablo, will Diablo... Oh my gosh, Zin's taking a lot of damage from the spiders. The spiders are out. Who will get that tribute, you think? Who will get that? It can be anyone's tribute right now. It can be anyone's game. Xerxes is gonna be the one capping this tribute. Being poked by the Zarya right now. Spiders has been cast. Oh my gosh, there's Gargantuan down. They're trying to deal damage to it. Snaggles is... I mean, Joanna, like, being low on HP is not really, like, a reliable call. Because she can be, like... She's a super strong pick. Right now, there's, like, both teams are really trying to cap it. Like, one team has to go, one team has to just leave it. Oh my, Snaggle's in the middle of the enemy's team. Graviton has been used right now, landing on 4 men of ICCR. Ooh, Lornado down. Oh my gosh, the scroll. Deckard is down. Tychus is down. One pick for each team. Azrael is going to be fairly low on HP. Oh my lord. Snaggle's just condemning everybody. Oh, big charge coming on Men on the Nazebo. Nazebo is down. Vala is down, killed by the Q of the Asmodon. Krinovest will be the one capping this tribute. It is another tribute going in. Oh my gosh, no, I was totally wrong. Zarya is still poking with her grenades. Okay, yeah, I believe this one. Yeah, this one is going in favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Really, that was a insane team fight right there on this tribute. That was very aggressive on both sides. A lot of stuff down. Like, there was a lot of like, I'm speechless. Level 13 are online going into favor of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Looks like Avalanche is going to be trying to get that level 13 too. They're going to go for camps right now. Vala is going to be the one doing them. As, I mean, I don't know. There was ping being made right there. Oh, Diablo looking for a charge perhaps? Okay. Level 13 are finally online for Avalanche too. Ice block being picked by Nazebo, so it's going to be very useful, especially when he feels like there's a charge coming from the Diablo. Bigger potions picked by the Deckard, And looks like Icecrown Citadel Raiders will be getting that boss in the top lane going going right there. Just before the objective, actually, if they get this tribute, I mean, okay. What I think will happen is Avalanche will have to defend from that boss. While they defend from that boss, unless they have, like, really weak damage, while they go for that boss, like, Raiders will be able to take this. But it looks like they're just gonna let that boss go and try to fight for that one. Because with a boss pushing and the tribute going in their favor, like that is bad. Oh my, Azrael looking for an APOC. Oh, beautiful combo charge in the APOC. Oh my gosh, Val is going down. Graviton is used by the Zarya. Xerxes being stuck in it. Lornado is being casted by the Deckard. Like, it's a chaos right there. Big Q's casted by the Asmodon. Nazebo, I mean, there was a beautiful zombie wall casted by Nazebo, and there was the Diablo being stuck in it. Who will get this trib? Who will get it? Some more Qs? Okay, it is 2-for-2 on both sides. The boss took down that fort, so it's 1 fort down for Avalanche. 2 left, and there's the 3 keeps, and there's the 3 forts still up for Icecrown Citadel Raiders that are actually doing this bruiser camp right there. I think right now Avalanche is just trying to play it safe. They're capping that bruiser camp, and yeah. And yeah, like there's the Diaka just pushing in the bottom lane, making sure that he gets that wave clear done, especially against the Zarya. Like, there's not really a lot that the Zarya can do, so just take that to your advantage. Skeptic, like, alone. Oh no, it was with the Joanna. I was wrong. Okay, big boss play coming from Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Bakon's just walking right next to it, and they're not doubting anything. But it is tribute time, and I think, like, with a global from Diaka, I think it is. No, they're gonna be cursed. Oh, I mean, that's a really good play because, like, okay. There's this boss going in the bottom lane. Is a counter push. If the enemy team 230 stacks on Asmo. Okay, I know they're trying to push, but if they deny this boss, it can get a lot of value too. I think, like, Vala's job is going to be to push for that boss. But in the top lane, Avalanche manages to get that fort down. So it is 1 fort going to Avalanche. Right there. Ooh, Nazebo being chased down the alley. Oh my. Big charge coming from the Diablo right there. He has been shielded and he just leaves. He knows that it's dangerous, especially knowing that the enemy's right there. Deckard doing some damage with his little cane in the middle lane on the fort. Big Q's coming from Chelsea, playing the Asmodon right now. Trying to defend his fort.
Let the curse end.
Deckard just casting his big slows and roots, and red team will just have to play it safe. Ooh, spicy! A big charge coming on the Vala right now. Graviton has been casted by the Zarya. I think there's going to be a Lornado coming soon. Oh, APOC coming down. There's 2 picks on the side of Avalanche that has been made. Lornado has been casted by the Deckard. Azrael also goes down, but he has his souls. So, I mean, he's coming back very soon, but it's 2 picks that are going to be back in 45 seconds. So it's big right now. It puts Avalanche in level parity right now. It is really 2 great picks going in their favor. they're going for that. No, they were going for that camp. Actually, I think the call, like the best call that they can do is to get as much structure down as they can, or at least some damage on their structures. And then Nazebo in the middle, Nazebo is in charge of taking that fort down. It is down right now, and I think there's nothing they can do because like both Pix, Asmodon, and also Tychus are coming back very soon. So I would just, if I were Avalanche, I would take that to my advantage and just retreat and like play it safe until level 20. Looks like Nazebo is gonna be right there. Oh, they're coming. There's a boss right now that is ready right there. And this tribute, if they're going to the raiders, like, it's, my gosh, it's a risky. No matter what the call is, like. Okay, this boss is gonna be pushing straight to top lane. To top keep, I'm sorry. This tribute, I mean, it's gonna be Avalanche's for sure. They're just giving it up. It is first tribute for Avalanche, nothing too big, nothing too worrying. And both teams are actually like leveling up like very fast. As for the stacks of the Asmodon right now, we're currently at 270 stacks on 400. Level 20 are online for Icecrown Citadel Raiders right now, and this tribute is up soon. So will they be fast enough to clear and get that 20 to actually be able to defend that tribute well? I mean, boss is melted. Boss is dead. And level 20 are online for Avalanche 2. Bigger Odin picked by Xerxes playing the Tychus. There's a teleport picked by Hellgate. Yeah, teleport. I called it teleport, but it's Hellgate. Yeah, it is really good for Avalanche right there. Oh boy, big team fight is gonna be happening right there. Oh, big Qs. I really want to cover like all these what's coming for both teams. My gosh, Lornado everywhere. Bigger Odin doing a bunch of damage. Bigger Q from Asmodon. Diablo is being killed, not even with all his souls. There's a bunch of explosions everywhere. A bunch of explosions. I don't know. I don't even know where to look. I'm just like, ugh. How many stacks for the Nazebo? It's 148 stacks going in for Violent Faction stacks. Is it a Voodoo Ritual? Oh my gosh, Violent Faction. What is that? So it is a 1 tank down for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. So they're gonna take this. Avalanche is gonna take this to advantage to get that boss down on their side before the Raiders steal it. I think they're heading for it, but too late. Oh, they know. 311 stacks on Asmodon right now, and 162 for the Nazebo. He knows that he's going to be stacked, so he picked a bigger level 20 for his Voodoo Ritual. This tribute is going to be very, very important for both teams, knowing that this one gives the curse to any team that gets it. So they're going to just add a little more pressure everywhere so that the Raiders have to defend it no matter what. But Steaka is right there, and he's like, I'm ready to poke no matter what happens. That's really risky, actually, because that one pick... Oh my god! Avalanche capping that tribute, and every camp are pushing everywhere. Stacks are complete for Nazebo. There's going to be a big team fight in the middle lane. Oh yeah, there's Odin being used by the Tychus right there. Lornado coming from one side only, I think. From the Decker King, Gargantuan right there, and he's being killed instantly from by the Asmodon. Oh my, oh my. What ult hasn't been used? What ult? I don't. Okay, there's still APOC. APOC is still up. High five. Cytosin is like always like, I mean, it's instant cooldown almost. Big Qs. Big Qs. This keep in the middle lane is down, and it's there's one keep down on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders. I feel like this one is also going to be down, especially with that camp. Like that really, that pressure was really good and going into favor of Avalanche that are going to be actually trying to take that keep down, I feel like, in bottom lane. But Raiders are just going for it, or they're going to play it safe and go for that camp. Ooh, big Qs. His Skeptic is taking a lot of damage right now, but one potion from Deckard keeps the doctor away. So Azmodan is stacked, Nazeebo is stacked, everybody's stacked, and there's Diablo with 41 stacks of his souls. Boss call has been made by Avalanche, going for it in the top lane as the Raiders just go and defend it. Are they going to be fast enough on that rotate? No, not fast enough, but still it is tight corridors and tight paths. I mean, oh my gosh, that Joanna is very aggressive right now. Commander Odin is down, Lornado is down. Big Qs from Asmo once again. Commander Odin just trying to clear that boss and that wave. Note that Apoc is still down, still up, I'm sorry. Like, and Asmodan is just using that, that Titan on cooldown. Like, it's really good stuff. Unstoppable has been casted on the Asmodan. That was, like, actually gonna be stunned off from the boss. And they have to defend this. I think this tribute gives the curse to the Raiders, like, for the next one. No, shield is not even going to be down. So, tribute, very important one for Icecrown Citadel Raiders. If they cap this, actually, they can get a lot of values, like, on each lane. But a blue team will be thinking about getting that keep, and that's actually the truth. Like, that's actually happening. 3 keeps down on the side of Icecrown Citadel Raiders, while the 3 keeps on the side of Avalanche are still up. I mean, that one gives the tribute, the curse, to the Raiders if they cap it, and I think they can get a lot of value with that tribute. But right now, they're just gonna try to clear the waves and make sure that they get this pressure, like they unpressure the lanes. I mean, Avalanche has been keeping the pressure, like, on the map since the start of the game. I mean, not since the start of the game, but they did quite a comeback right now. They've been going strong. Like, with Azaria, like, clearing the lanes, it's ooh. Both, it's very close. Oh my gosh, Yellow's gonna look for a charge. Oh my god, they're you broke the caster. Big Q's coming from Asmodan. Oh, Lornado is down. The boss is going in favor of Avalanche right there. Azrael is... Oh my gosh, it's going crazy right now. The speed from the Lucio and the charge from the Diablo, making sure that he charges away from the Joanna. Joanna being very aggressive right there. Ooh. It's a core call made by Avalanche, trying to end that game. Big shield coming from the Zarya. Zarya being in the middle of everything. Graviton down. Oh my gosh. There's full team pressure, plus the boss, plus Avalanche, plus a Gargantuan, plus 2 catapults. I think it's game for Avalanche right there. There's a chaos everywhere. Unstoppable has been casted on the Diablo. It is GG for Avalanche for this game number 3. What? What? These are the stats for game number 3 of that match of C East. facing with with Avalanche versus Icecrown Citadel Raiders. Holy wow. I'm gonna show you guys the talents because that's yeah, I was gonna show them anyway. I was just taking a sip of my beautiful iced coffee. There was like a lot of action, and what else is more refreshing than a coffee? I'm gonna try to get an interview with a team captain of Avalanche, and I will be right back. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Hello, I'm gonna be back with Captain. Hello!
Hey, how's it going?
Great, what about you? Must feel good winning.
Oh my gosh.
Really fun series to cast, I would like to mention. Well played for your victory. I mean, 2-1, but still, like, it's not a domination, but, like, you have something to be proud of. Like, these games were really great to watch.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
How do you feel about, about the games? I mean, like, no matter how you want to talk about it, I'm down, I'm listening. I can lend you the mic if you want to, or if you want to do it the classic way, I can ask you questions, or...
I guess it doesn't really matter. You can go ahead and shoot questions. I'll just say that I'm pretty happy for our team and just the way that we pulled quite through on the third game, and
oh yeah.
yeah, that was big for us.
Okay, for a game, I mean, okay, let's start with this. Is your team a new team? Have you known for a while?
We played back in season 9
Okay.
for a little bit. I guess not for a little bit, for all of it. But then we took a 2-season break, or 10 and 11. Yeah, we just kind of gave up on the game. And this season, I talked to these guys, and like, we got to come back and we got to bring home the gold, and we'll see what happens. But no, it's been a while since we played.
Hey, you're welcome back. So, and by the way, is Avalanche a reference to something? Is it like a reference to Final Fantasy VII?
No.
Okay. I
think
am I the first one to ask you? No?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I really thought I was like, I need to I need to ask it. You were gonna say something like I kind of cut you.
No, I think Avalanche just stands for rolling downhill, you know. Once we get our momentum, we never stop. That's about it.
I mean,
So,
yes, that okay. First game, heading into draft, okay, like not knowing your team at all. You add the Junkrat, that was a really strong pick. Like the Joanna, you showcased like these two factors that were like really well played on your side, and the white main, like there was some people talking about the white main on your side, that it was like some sort of really strong pick on your team's side. And I was like, it's something I don't see every day, like white main out of all the healers. Like how do you play against that? But like it's such a strong healer.
yeah, I see a lot of people play white main, and kind of irritates me when they play it because they take the wrong ult. They take the one that gives armor and gives everyone a thing or whatever, a zeal, and that's just completely wrong. I mean, you gotta take consecration all the way because that ult is probably the most broken in the game for healing. But yeah, I mean, white main's kind of my low priority healer for choosing wise, but if I have to throw it out there, I'll throw it out there. But going back to Junkrat, yeah, Skeptic, he's just learning Junkrat. He kind of just started playing him a little bit ago. We don't know if we're gonna keep playing him though, but
Please do.
It's a pretty good champ.
I mean, you kind of had the respect ban also during that second game. Like the Junkrat was really strong, and like at some point you don't have all like you only have 3 bans. Like so you ban like your picks, which they did for the second game, and like after the second game, they banned like not the Junkrat, like because they kind of forget it because like you showcase some other stuff, like, you know. I was wondering like why that Zarya ban, and like after that I saw it like during the last game why. Like you saw the opportunity to pick the Zarya and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna play that, and I really liked it. but okay, after game number 1, okay, when you saw their draft, what was your reaction to it? Let's go with that.
And going into game number 2.
No, game number 1.
Oh, game number 1, their draft.
Like, if you want me to, like, remind you, it was the Thrall, the Blaze, what else? Varian, Stukov, and Ming.
Yeah, I mean, going through my notes here, we knew that guy was a Blaze 1 trick, so we kind of figured on that. Did not expect the Varian tank, though, so that was pretty surprising. We expected them to play Mei, but, who else was it? And then their healer-wise, we figured they'd play Stukov, so we kind of just gave it to them. Then the Li Ming was really surprising as well, but that was alright. And then, yeah, we kind of figured Chelsea would play Thrall after Sylvanas. That seems to be their priority pick, but after that draft, I mean, we kind of realized that they didn't have much race. They're kind of going for the poke as well. And we had just a little bit more, so we kind of used that to our advantage, but we usually just defend right away just to play the safe card. But yeah, we weren't really too scared about their draft. I mean, Variant tank is good and all, but you gotta be able to follow up with it quite well.
But like, okay, when I saw it, like I saw their CC chain, I was like, oof. And I saw all these unstoppable casted by the Joanna. But at some point, like, you can't use your unstoppable if you're silenced. So I think they figured that out during the game. Like, so they just used their CC with, like, the silence. I was like, oh my gosh, like, who's gonna win that game? And, like, I mean, it ended up being you. You took, like, all the immortals to your, like, your sides, and they were fairly healthy, knowing that their burn was not, like, impressive, but, like, you were winning these team fights on the long run, especially with, like, once again, these unstoppable, like, these slows, the poke from the Jaina, the slows, like, it was coming from everywhere, so, like, I was really impressed seeing that. And is BOE, like, your go-to usually? Like, it was, okay, like they had the first pick, so you had the choice to pick like any map that was left from like the map pool. Was it your first pick? Like no matter what you were going to, you were like that was a thing for sure that you were heading to BOE?
We were actually they banned both the maps that we want to go to. Like our go-to is Dragonshire because we love that map, the one-man top, 3-man or 4-man bot with one maybe going around, and then our second map is Praxis. So we were really disappointed in that, and we kind of just figured, you know what, let's go to Battlefield and let's try it out, and that seemed to work pretty well. So we might have to keep that in mind, but yeah, our number one go-tos are usually Praxis and Dragonshire just because they're a lot more fun.
I don't agree on the Braxis. I'm sorry. I'm really biased on the Braxis. I really hate that map, so I was happy to see it taken down. And like Tumen Sky Temple, is there like okay, Sky Temple being a new map this season? Oh, okay, were they? No, Avalanche picked BOE.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I see Falcons like being in the chat and they're like, no, they were the pick to, they were the one to pick BOE. No, it was your team.
Yeah. But no, yeah, we banned Tomb just because we saw there were 3 wins that they won in Tomb. Kind of got scared about that. And then I mistakenly banned Sky Temple. I kind of just threw that in there, even though they lost their last time they played. We should have banned Towers of Doom since that's what every other team did, but yeah, that was my bad. So,
but still, yeah, you gave them a chance. They took it, and they were like, yes, we're gonna take them to. Is it something that you usually ban all the time, TOD, or?
We do not actually. No one usually ever plays it.
Oh, okay.
We're probably gonna have to start banning that. But I mean,
or practice
in
it.
In our opinion for it, it was winnable. Literally, Stitches was their whole entire team. That was about it.
Oh
if they
my
didn't have
gosh.
Stitches, that would have been probably a rollover and a half. But yeah, their Stitches, that guy played amazing. And I didn't realize that his trait gives him unstoppable or like unslowing. So me as Stukov could not root him or slow him at all, which really grinded my gears in the Discord. But
for real, like that game. Okay, they did not ban the Vala, or you did not ban the Vala, so you saw an opportunity and you took the Vala on your side. But I was like, okay, that's good if you have a very, very, very strong front line, or like they don't have any way to dive to your back line. But with the hooks, they managed to get Vala a couple of times, especially with the roots like from the Anduin. Like the I was like mind blown all the time when I saw the hooks. I was like, oh no, it's not happening. And Vala was just dying instantly, so I was just sad for you guys.
Yeah, our Falstad, I think got gorged like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I was like
threw a couple like plates in their room, so yeah, it was getting pretty aggressive on our side.
Like I was like, okay, why are they gorging the Faust? And then I like by the time I finished like my sentence, he was just dead. I mean, like there was nothing they could do. I was like, okay, because Falstad has this barrel roll ability to go out of it, but they had like this rooting, not rooting ability, but like they had these really rooting abilities to finish that kill very fast, and that was it. I was really surprised by that, and that game was theirs. Okay, I must ask. Okay, the tower in the bottom lane was theirs, and you decided to actually go to boss. Like that boss call that gave you like 4 cannon shot at some point. I don't know if you can recall that.
Yep.
I think it was the only boss of the game, right?
That's probably the only smartest move that we did that whole entire game. We just saw that obviously the game on TOD is just to stall bot lane and run pumpkins the whole time. Well, if pumpkins are on cooldown and they're still stalling down there for some reason, you might as well just go do boss and then come back to it. and that worked really well for us.
Like, I was like, I was kind of internally screaming that like the game could have ended way faster, but I'm not gonna give like, if there are some people that like watch my team play, like I don't want to give my my strat for that map, but like there was other ways that they could have finished this game like before that. We'll keep that for another time. But I really love the fact that you had at least a Falstad on your side. That was at least that pick. You had the Leo escaped like that a couple of times with his E for sure. What else? You had that. You had the Stukov on your side. Who was your tank that time?
Tyrael, yeah.
Yeah, Tyrael, yeah.
Johanna.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you have to show something else. I thought that that it was an interesting draft, and like same, my chat was like, okay, this is an interesting draft going for Avalanche, but hey, like you after game number 2, even though you lost, that last game on Cursed Hollow was a very, very close one. Like the team fights, oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much what it came down to in that game was all about the macro. I mean, we looked at the end score and it was 8 kills to 6. I mean, that's not even that much.
Hold
fighting.
on, I'm looking at it right now. It's 8 to 6. Yeah, that was very close, and I did not look at the. I mean, the Asmodon actually was really doing a lot of damage, especially with his Q and the poke. Like, you had pokes on both sides, and like you had Naz with Gargantuan that like was actually stalling the objective with his little smash on the ground thing. You had Zarya grenade. You had Deckard like slow cube and the root, and oh, that was coming as when you got 10. When you guys got 10 and they got 10 both on both sides, it was going crazy. I could see like the Graviton like casted by the Zarya. I could see the Lornados and all these things, and that was just wild. While the Diablo was actually APOCing and the Asmodon, like it was going every way. Like, how did you manage to keep how did you manage to keep yourself together and not like panic and just I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if that my question makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much what we did was with Deckard, you got to get to objective like 20 seconds at a time, throw out pots where people are going to be, and then we kind of knew that their comp only relied on Dahaka and Diablo making a play, but if they didn't make a play, then their team shut down. So with Zarya Gravichan and Root from Deckard and Lornados, they both kind of just got shut down, just getting pushed around for fun. So that was probably the only thing we were relying on, is that we were hoping they would dive, and that was probably the best part. I mean, we gave up the first 2 tributes, I think, because it was too early for us to fight. And then after that, I think we got like 7 tributes straight, so that was really nice to have. But yeah, the biggest thing is just getting there and setting up early and making sure that Diablo would charge in, and thank God he did, because we could just knock him around then.
I was really worried to see like Zarya in the bottom lane facing was it in the bottom lane? I think it was in the top lane. There was Nazeebo and Asmo, and in bottom lane I think it was Dehaka and Zarya. And I was like, okay, I don't think that Zarya's like good clear. Like
that's the best what we could do with our comp that we had.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
They matched up perfectly with us. Like Nazeebo against Asmo is beautiful because of spiders, and then Zarya is beautiful against Dahaka. I mean, so thankfully they lined up to help us out, and that was really nice of them. But I mean, obviously Zarya would have to run all the way to the top, and Dahaka can just burrow. So that was kind of crappy. But that's why they won those first 2 tributes, because of Dahaka.
Yep,
But,
that ability to use the teleport on cooldown, and like with no restrictions on the range of this teleport, which is very strong compared to false data, I think.
Definitely.
Like these bosses, there was, I'm just trying to recall perfectly what it is. Like in the late game, you had this insane pressure on every lane, so you managed to grab all the camps, and then you managed to cap the tribute, which gives you which gave you the curse. So they didn't know where to put their mines. Like I'm
That's all what it came down to. After that second tribute was the macro play. We knew that their team fight, well, they had a lot of wave clear, but they also didn't kind of have the best team fight. So we wanted to make them wave clear the entire game. And that's kind of what we did, because during that 2-2 right away, when both teams had 2 tributes, they actually went to boss and we took trib. And that was really smart, we thought, by them. But in the end, they kind of bit them in the back. But yeah, literally in the end, it just came down to taking camps and making sure they're just sitting in their core, getting their siege stats up.
Here I come.
yes, that's what I saw, and that was really wise, because they had to deny. Like I thought that the Deaka would come and just like delay a little bit of that objective cap, but no, that would have been too dangerous, especially late game. Like the tribute caps were just lining up for you guys because they were giving all the time. And yeah, the team fights on the the tributes were long. Like I casted a couple of ones that were just like mind blowing. So I hope you enjoy these. You're gonna see the point of view of me being mind blown by everything. Yeah, I think like the map pressure was great on that last one. You had the chance to pick your Zarya after that. And
Yeah, we were pretty happy that happened.
Were you expecting to see that many Zarya bans made against you guys, or like is it something that you played early this season, or?
We just played it last week, and apparently it was effective enough to deserve 2 bans. So
I mean,
that makes sense.
it's not something that you see every day, and it's not but I mean, if it's strong and you know how to play against it, I mean, it's still strong, so you don't want to take the chance to play against it. Or
Definitely.
it's just something that you're not, like, you don't know how to deal with. I don't know, like, it's the first time that I've been casting, like, higher than D. So, like, seeing and see, like, a little more picks that we usually see in lower divisions, it's just, like, it's great. I've never seen, like, white main in C except me playing against one at some point. Like, but I don't know what else. Like, Zarya, never seen that. Oh yeah, we played it one time. Yikes. I cannot recall, man. But hey, GG's for your 2-1 victory. Anything else you want to cover?
I'd just like to give a shout out to the Blizzard devs for getting the game back online right in time. Thank you very much.
They did it just for your game. Like, that was it. Like you were the only reason. That's it.
Shout out to the great state of Iowa. It's probably the best state in the United States. Not a lot of people realize it. Shout out to my team. And that's about it. Shout out to Busch Light. I mean, it's a great drink. If you haven't had it, I'd recommend it. Free advertising. So that's all I gotta say.
And also, I have one last question, and it's like the one I asked to every team, and I think I'm the only one that asked this question. Anyway, if you had a message to say to the other team without sounding like any advice to give to the other team without being condescending or like without trash talking them, what would you say to them?
I would say try to roll without Stitches a lot more. That was very solid. Probably wouldn't roll. Well, actually, the variant taunt's really nice on that map, but you just gotta change up your comp a little bit. The Li Ming's good. I don't know about the Thrall though. I'd probably change that up. Probably get a better or a better AA or more, maybe even more poke. But and then during the third map, what was the DPS take? It's an Asmo. That's what it comes down to. I mean, Stitches won you the second game, I think, but Asmodan, he's so, I don't know. He's not really good in the team fights. in the
Man, he
end.
was solid. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your moment.
No, you're good.
I can show the stats, but okay, I'm bringing back the stats, guys. That was solid. I'm sorry. The cues, man. I'm sorry. Like, I keep apologizing, but yeah, that's your moment. I'm not here to.
I mean, Asmodan would be good, but against the Decker Cane, it's wasted damage because all they have to do is throw down a pot, and people can just run right through that and be full healed again. So I think if you're gonna play Asmo, make sure you're playing against the right healer.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, I think that was it. That was it for my questions. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to show the maps. Thank you for sitting here with me, letting me ask these messy questions that are always like all in the place and like asking the most nonsense way possible with my broken English. But I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with me right now.
No, thank you very much for casting the game. I mean,
My pleasure. That was
we
fun.
really appreciate that because we always love watching the VODs pretty much right after the game, so really appreciate that.
I'll send you the links to it, and don't judge my broken. I mean, you can judge it if you want. Like, who am I to tell you what to do anyway? Anyway, enjoy your victory. Go celebrate with your team, and I hope I get to cast you some more.
All right, thank you very much. We'll see you. Have a good night.
Bye, you too. It was game number 3, and I was talking with team captains, a team captain of Avalanche. I won this 2-1 victory. It has been the first cast of the week. Like, I haven't casted any other day this week. And casting is probably one of the only thing that makes me happy because, like, I make people happy, and that makes me happy. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. I'm hydrating with iced coffee every week. Every time I cast, it is iced coffee, and that's it. If you want proof that it's not water, I can show you that it's not water. It is coffee with, like, I mean, it looks super disgusting because I picked like cold brew with like sweet cream. Anyway, so thank you for redeeming your reward. Thank you for all those who followed Dillasoak. Thank you for entertaining the chat, being there to support both teams. That was really amazing. Thank you, Imbuement, for the follow. Thank you, Jake, for the follow. And thank you for being here, guys. Like, for participating and making this stream so much better. And thank you to both team for letting me cast them, because they could have said, no, we don't want a caster tonight. And we don't, especially we don't want, we don't want the Lich Queen to cast us. But anyway, thank you. Really appreciate it. Big love to y'all. And there must always be a Lich Queen. Bye.